Hey, Whippersnappers, this is Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon Showdown Little Cup Battles. We are doing a little bit of Little Cup battling with our Something Fishy team. Doyle, our normal lead, our fair seed, he went down pretty quickly. Fumesy then comes in, is able to get the burn off on the Elekid and clear its special rays there. So Fumesy's going to switch back out. Lol's going to come back in at that point. We get lucky with the Psychic. Didn't really predict that necessarily, although it is something that Elekids run, and so keeping Fumesy in too long on that, I figured it might come out eventually. But going for Lol there, able to come in and get the Moxie boost going there, killing off the Swablu, able to one-shot the Corphish with another knockoff, because we are also choice banded, so choice banding plus the Moxie boost ends up working out a little bit. So getting those boosts going, even with the burn, we're doing okay. Able to take that head smash thanks to our resistance to rock attacks, and gonna get the knockoff going on the Cranidos. Lol continuing to get hit by a burn. Tyrantrum comes in at that point, gonna take a hard knockoff, doesn't go down in one hit though, and is able to land the Outrage on Lol. At that point, I bring in Fumesy. Fumesy's gonna take an Outrage and go down to about 25%. We're able to throw up the Will-O-Wisp, but it doesn't land, unfortunately. And it fights through the confusion to throw up another Outrage, so that's a bit unfortunate. Sylar able to come in though and outspeed, getting the Dazzling Gleam off to finish off the Dragon type. Elekid then comes in with the Discharge. Sylar's going to throw up the Psychic to finish off the Elekid and take the battle there. So yeah, it's just playing around with the Something Fishy team. It's been a while since I've done any Showdown stuff. And I got a couple of questions about it in the Q&A a while ago, and it's like, you know what? I haven't done it in a while. I might as well jump in there and get some episodes going. Although I will state that it did take me almost a full hour to get 2 usable battles for today. So that's kind of why Showdown stuff is sometimes more scattered, because even though it's a quick, easy episode, it's not necessarily quick and easy for me to do, because it's just forfeiting and everything that people do on here these days. But we have one more battle to show you guys, so let's jump right into it, shall we? Here we go! Alrighty guys, welcome back to battle number 2 up against Yawn, and Doyle goes off against Bunnelby, and takes that Earthquake pretty well. We throw up the Stealth Rock there, going to take another Earthquake without too much trouble, as we throw up the Leech Seed, which is going to go ahead and zap a little bit of health from the Bunnelby. I throw up the Protect, just kind of wanting to see what the Leech Seed will give us, to see if we can potentially survive another Earthquake. Unfortunately, that Protect doesn't land the second time, obviously, and so Doyle goes down. Lol comes in at that point, though. Fungus switches in to the rocks, and we throw up the Drain Punch, which doesn't do a whole lot there, obviously. So we're going to switch out, bring in Fumesy, who's going to get Spored to sleep, which is a little bit disappointing, but Fumesy is going to get a Giga Drain going, which doesn't do a whole lot. And so the Fungus is going to switch out. Fumesy stays asleep here for a good long while. Ammonite switches out, brings in Pawniard, so at least they're hurting their own Pokemon a little bit with all this switching. Throws up the Iron Head, it doesn't do a ton. We're able to land the Will-O-Wisp this time on the Pawniard, which is going to be good for us. They stick in and they're just like, alright, well screw it, at this point let's do it. And they're throwing up the Iron Head. We throw up a Flamethrower, which gets us very, very close to the end of Pawniard's reign here. Another Flamethrower will do him in for us. So Fumesy in against the Ammonite. Gonna use that Shell Smash. I throw up the Pain Split here to get a little bit of health back. Not expecting the Pain Split, or the Shell Smash on the first turn, I think. Otherwise I would have gone for the Clear Smog probably. And I didn't know what the speed was going to end up being at that rate. But anyway, Depth Charge comes in and is able to withstand what Ammonite's throwing out, and is going to be able to finish off Lord Helix there. Doduo switching in and going to throw up that Return, which is going to take out Depth Charge pretty easily. Which leads us down to throw out Zoidberg. Zoidberg going to switch in with the Aqua Jet because of the Choice Band. Actually, no, yeah, Lol is Choice Scarfed. And Corphish is Zoidberg is Choice Banded. And so was able to take out the Doduo there with the Choice Banded Aqua Jet. Then Sylar switches in, is going to get Spored and wake up, throw up the Psychic, and finish that off. Then Carvana's going to come in, and we are going to go ahead and throw up the Energy Ball there. Carvana's going to start setting up the speed boosts and everything though, and going to be able to finish off Sylar without any trouble at all. So Sylar goes down, at which point we bring in Lol. And I figure, well, if Lol can survive a hit, we do have Drain Punch, which is super effective against both of his remaining Pokemon. We were able to land that on the Carvana and finish it off, which gets us the Moxie boost and a little bit of health back, so that works out pretty nicely. But Not enough health back to survive the Bumblebee's next quick attack. Zoidberg comes back in, though, with the Choice Banded Aqua Jet and going to finish off Bumblebee there. So, yeah, our Something Fishy team doing some work, but, yeah, so there we go. I will... Since it sounds like some people were missing it, we will have the occasional episode, maybe like one every couple of weeks or something, just because it literally did take me over almost an hour or more to get, like, these 2 battles. Like, just because, like, some people would take forever to make their turn, so I'm sitting there for, like, if somebody takes the full 2 minutes every battle, and then we've got, this battle was 26 minutes long, like, so then we're, like, a minimum 45-minute battle or something, like, it's just, like, and then, maybe they don't, it's difficult to get battles, so they're not going to be super frequent, but we will have them because people were missing them, so you can look out for that occasional Pokemon Showdown stuff. But we do have the Hexathlon running if you need your Pokemon fix, so go ahead and check that out. But yeah, we will get some stuff going here, predominantly Little Cup, because it's not even worth the effort for me to, like, attempt to do some of these other tiers anymore. Like, I'm not going to even bother with OU. I don't care for it, and it's just so hard to get good battles these days that it's just like, I don't need to go through that effort for like, OU battles or something. So, I love Little Cup. I'll go through it for Little Cup, but yeah, so I expect some of that stuff going on here, and I will see you guys all back here next time. Make sure those likes come in subscriptions for me, guys, and I'll see you all back here then. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one.